Hello everybody, welcome again to our Tekla Structure and Steel Project course. Now in this lecture, we want to draw the foundations. And the last lecture we have defined the grid and the units and do a small introduction into the software. Now we want to draw the foundations. So we return to our to our software Tekla Structure. uh, this is our grids that we have defined in the last lecture. Now we want first, uh, before we begin to draw the foundations, we want to begin to define the views that we want to use during modeling our structure. So to do this and to understand what I mean, we go to view here, we go to view and we go to new view and we go to along grids lines. Okay, we can show here all and xy. We want to, for the xy view we have 3 view and the 0 0 and the 12 plan, the xy plan 0 0, or we can level 0 and we have level 1. Level 1 is the 12 meter and level 3 is the 15 meter. So, and the XY view plan, here we have the plan 3 plan 0 0 12 and 15 meter. And the ZY also we have the grid view, and XZ we have grid view. So if we click create here, we can show here we have the standard view 3D. If we put here, for example, the grid number 3, okay, we can show this view. So we have defined all the grid view, okay, and we want to, this is 3 planes here, okay, so we can show this view. So we press OK and we press here OK. To show the views, we can press hold Control and I. We can open this windows and we can only put here 4 views. If we want to replace, we do, for example, like this, and we can put another grid view like this, for example. Okay, we can also add some. Let's put 3, for example. Let's try to put another one. So we can add also this. Only 9 view, only 9 visible views. Okay, we can put. So if we put here, we didn't need to. It's okay. Can show the A, B, C. Let's also take the B also. Okay, great. We can press OK. Now Control I 3D. Okay. Or we can also go to plan 0 0. If we put double click, okay. Also view plan here. So now we want to draw the foundation. If we go to steel here, the foundation is a concrete foundation. First of all, let's go, for example, to draw what we need. We want, for example, let's assume that our foundation, as we go to plane view, is the dimension of our foundation is 2 meter by 2 meter. Okay, and let's assume that the foundation depth is 1.1 meter. Okay, Here we have 2 meter. So we need also, we have here what's called a concrete clear cover. The concrete clear cover is here 20 centimeter. Okay, so first of all we want to draw this CC clear cover before we drawing this foundation. Okay, before drawing this foundation, so we want to draw this clear cover here. So if the foundation is 2 by 2 meter, the clear cover is 2.2 by 2.2 meter, and the depth of the clear cover is 10 centimeter here. Okay, 10 centimeter equals 0.1, and here 2 meter. We can show this in Tekla. Let's go to Tekla. First of all, we want to draw the pad foundation. We want, first of all, when we choose here pad foundation, we want to choose the center point of drawing. So we choose, for example, this, and we press escape, or we can escape. Okay, or we can press here. Now this is a standard foundation drawing by the Tekla. If we press double click on it, we can change his properties. First of all, the name of the foundation here is the clear cover. It's not a foundation. This is a clear cover. Okay, the dimension is 2000. First of all, let's go to check the units. We can go to settings. Okay, options, units and decimal. For we can go to the catalog, section, dimension and millimeter. Okay, so we press double click, and here we put also a millimeter. The material, we can choose the material of this. Okay, concrete, to define, or we can define another material. If we can go, how we can define another material, we can go to here, catalog here. Okay, material catalog, and we can go to concrete, press here, right click, copy grade. For example, to name it, we can press F1 or F2, sorry, F2 to rename. Okay, C30 for example. Density, we can change here the material options, settings, options for the units. If we want here the units analysis result, the stress megapascal, so we put here Newton per millimeter. Mass is the kilonewton per millimeter, here kilonewton or Newton. And also we can show here that what we want. Okay, here strength, Newton per millimeter square, Newton per millimeter square. Density, okay, we press OK. So now we can update 33 analysis. Okay, modulus of elasticity. Okay, the density of the concrete, we can here, and here the thermal coefficient, modulus of elasticity, design. Okay, we can here choose the, and we can put anything that we want in the definition of concrete. Okay, okay, So we press cancel and we choose the here the concrete. We can existing concrete for example, and we press OK. Now we can let's put here the position. We can uh, for the position we can change the position and or move uh, this clear cover vertical, horizontal, and we can rotate this we want. Let's put now the depth of this pad or the clear cover. We have the pad is with depth equal 10 centimeter. If we return to here, file, new, don't save, we can show that if this is the 0 level, okay, let's assume that we have the center point here and the foundation is depth equal 1.5, okay, and the clear cover must be here. So here is 0, here is minus zero point 0.5, and the depth here is 0.1, so we have minus 0.6. So here the top is minus 1.5 and here minus 1.6. Okay, so top of the foundation is at the level 1 minus 0.5 and the bottom is minus. So we can show here our clear cover. If we go to Control I and we go to grid 3, okay, we hold Control and we go to here, we can show this is the concrete cover that we have drawn here. Okay, now let's go to 3D. Now we want to define the concrete. We choose the same option, okay, and we want to drop the concrete on the same center point. Sorry, let's here draw them here, and then we will move this foundation to here. Let's now press double click on this. The here dimension is 2000 by 2000. Here we have foundation, okay. Now here top 0 minus 0.6 minus 0.5 existing. So we can show here our foundation that we want. So we have the foundation here and the clear cover here. To move the foundation, we press double click on it. We want to first of all move this foundation from the middle, and we press here -5 and we press modify. We can show here that the foundation go to here, and we can show from grid 3 can show that the top of the foundation is on the 0 level, okay, and here we have the bottom on the clear cover, so we have defined the foundation. If we can show here and the 3D, if we hold down control and we press 1, we can show change the view. Control 1 can show this view, control 2 this view, control 3 this view, control 4 this view, control 5 this view, control 6. Sorry, we have only 5 view. Okay, so let's go to control 3 for example. Can show the foundation here. Okay, for example also let's control R. We want the point here. Okay, now we can facilitate our rotation more than before. Okay, before the point is here of rotation, so we can, the rotation is difficult. Now we put the point of the rotation here, so the rotation is more easy. Okay, thank you for listening, and the next lecture we will continue to drawing the reinforcement rebars of this foundation, and we want to copy this foundation to the other point. Okay, thank you for listening.